Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Cyber Gamer 1, and today we're talking about Dragon Ball Legends, the terms of service, and people that are breaking the terms of service in the game. So let's hop into it. So guys, it says, as we have previously announced, in order for our wonderful users to be able to more fairly play and enjoy Dragon Ball Legends, we enact strict penalties such as disallowing using of the app against those who are determined to have broken the terms of use or who conduct dishonest activities. So whoever mods and hacks the game will be a penalty to the game and strict from playing the game. That means you won't have access to the game if you mod or hack. If they catch you modding and hacking instantly, they just, well, probably not right away in an instant, but like it will be to an instant. So no hacking and modding, and no and also guys, buying or selling accounts is not allowed, or even borrowing accounts and lending accounts is not okay. Trading in-game items through unofficial means, that means you cannot trade in something that you're not supposed to trade in. So like if you buy chrono crystals with money, you can't refund that. Basically that's what they're saying. For the reimbursement refunds for impossible reasons, that means if you you shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. Purchasing items through unofficial means, unlawful means of payment may be deemed to be a criminal act. That means that if you're paying something on the game and you vendoring, and I think if you're vendoring or refunding, that can be a criminal act. Especially if you're vendoring. Vendoring can be really a threat, because you try buying this and you're trying to refund it so you can get your money back and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be doing that. We kindly ask that you only use official means of making purchases. That means, when I say official means of making purchases, that means that they want you to pay for the chrono crystals that's already on the game the right way. And third party, including, as they may lead to a negative effect on other users' experience, please do not engage in, including at the offer or request of a third party, of any following activities. That means if someone is hacking the game in PvP in a third party, if they're hacking, don't engage in that fight, because it's just going to ruin the experience of the game. Yes, that's the reason why I made a video on my previous video that modding and hacking the game is not okay. And last week players' accounts were getting banned. It was a ban wave going on. That's because people who were modding and hacking the game and vendoring and refunding, those things are not allowed to be doing. Now, the transferring data that happened with the ban wave, if you're modding and hacking on your account and you try to save that to your Google, and you transfer that messed up account to a new device, that's immediately banned. That will be a getaway. It's like you're trying to save your data but doing it in a getaway kind of way. But they'll know that you messed up your account. So if you try to transfer your messed up account to like a new device, that's immediately a ban. Now, so if you're not, let's say if you're not a modder if you're not a modder on Dragon Ball Legends and you save your data and transfer to your new device, that's not a ban, because you're just trying to minimize your data. And that's what I do. Like for me, I minimize my data, because if my data gets too high where I can't update the game, then I have to save my account to the Google account, like keep saving, not all the time, but just every once in a while, and I have to delete. I have to save it and then get off, wait 2 or 3 seconds, and then delete the app, and then go to Google and reinstall it again on the same device, not on a new device, on the same device. If you keep doing that, just minimize your data on the same device, you're not going to get banned for it. It's just to help the game to minimize your data on your phone, so you can keep playing this game, because phones, yeah, they have a limit to data, so it's kind of hard playing a game with high gigs. It's kind of hard to deal with. And I understand, like, people trying to switch, like, save their accounts and try to move it to a new device. But I think the only time you should be banned from switching account to a new device is when you're modding and hacking on that account. So if you mod and hack and vendoring and refunding on that account, and you try to transfer it to a new device, that is breaking the terms of service of the game, and they're going to not let you have access to the game. Just like buying, selling accounts, giving accounts, and borrowing accounts, and lending accounts. That's also a threat. It's a threat to the game, and it's kind of ruining the experience, because when people, okay, let's say if YouTubers like buy all these Chrono Crystals to summon on a banner and get all the new characters, all the new units that came out, and they have all the units, and they try to like sell this account to other players. I say don't do that, because that's also breaking the rules of term of service of the game. Just like selling and borrowing. Borrowing is not good either, because you can get caught for that. Refunding is not okay, because if you buy that Chrono Crystal, you have to use that Chrono Crystal. Don't just refund it and think you're going to get your money back, because you're not going to get your money back. Once you pay for it on mobile games, once you pay for stuff, you can't get that back. So you have to be real careful when you want to pay for something on a game like this, like Dragon Ball Legends. You can get in big trouble for refunding, and that's where, you know, that's where Toshi was trying to get at. Like, he caught players vendoring and maybe refunding and hacking in the game, which is PvP. Hacking for Chrono Crystals and stuff like that. All that hacking and modding is not okay for Dragon Ball Legends. I'm kind of glad Toshi put this on here, because, you know, I think Dragon Ball Legends needs fair play for all users, so it can be better experience for the game for the fans. And that one on my previous video, I was trying to give out why should you not break the terms of service in Dragon Ball Legends. I made my previous video on that, and I think players didn't really understand what I was going, because they think that modding and hacking is okay. That's not what I want, not what I meant. What I meant was to get players to understand that breaking the terms of service in Dragon Ball Legends is not okay, because, you know, the developers are just going to find out, and this is what happens. There was a banwave last week. You know why there was a banwave for you players? Because you didn't follow the terms of service in the game. You didn't follow you didn't give the promise. You broke the promise, basically. And it does, like, when you don't understand something, ask. Like, ask for support. Like, you know, now we have training mode now on PvP. So why should you mod? If you need to become a better player, there's training mode now. It's just been updated. So why should there be any modders and hackers on Dragon Ball Legends? I don't get that. Well, but now, ever since I've been playing PvP last night, there were no I couldn't really say, like, there were no hackers for now. But if I, you know, if I catch any hackers still on the game hiding it, and if I catch you fighting me in PvP, then I'm probably gonna report you, because you're not really supposed to be playing with mods and hack files. And I prefer you guys just to play the game correctly. This is why you shouldn't, you know, break the terms of service in Dragon Ball Legends. It says here, in addition, altering the app and the usage of unauthorized tools such as mods explicitly goes against our terms of use. So that means if you're hacking in the game with unauthorized playable in PvP with files, basically modded files, you can get in big trouble for that, for doing it in a third party. So, you know, if, you know, people shouldn't really be hacking in this game. I prefer, for me, I prefer never hack in Dragon Ball Legends. Never mod, never hack. And plus, mods and hacks do not work on my phone anyway, so I can't even hack on this game anyway. And I don't want to hack on this game or mod on this game or vendoring and refunding. Why would I do that? If I'm a poor player in PvP, doesn't mean that I should go do that, you know? I guess do some training. There's training mode. I guess practice. Practice makes perfect, right? So, you know, this is where Toshi was getting at when, you know, my previous video, he read my previous video, because he knew that there was some problem with the game and I wasn't playing it as much. But I was like, every time when I play PvP for every single match, I lose instantly. Like, I can't even get past any players at all when, before this popped up on the 9th. And now, ever since the banwave that was here last week, now I'm starting to see no modders and hackers and no cheaters. I don't really see, and I see, for right now, I see fair play. But sooner or later, I'm gonna probably play PvP a little bit more often just to see if there's any hackers left on the game that needs to be banned. And, you know, I'm going over this again because I think players really need to understand that breaking the terms of service in this game is not okay. This game doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the developers. So whenever you hack a mobile game, you're not supposed to be doing it because you don't own this game. For one, why are you using hacking files and mods and stuff? Why vendoring? Why do it? You know, why do it? Like, just why? In that case, if you break the terms of service in Dragon Ball Legends, I suggest you delete that account. If I was a hacker, man, I would have deleted my account by now. But I don't want to be a hacker, so I'm trying to keep this game running and running until it's done, you know? And, you know, modders and hackers just ruining the experience of the game is just not good. So, just like PlayStation and, you know, game consoles, you know, you can do whatever you want to that game console, but as far as, you know, going online on GTA 5, modding and hacking, that is a serious problem. That's still breaking the terms of use in the game, even though the console is yours that you bought. Doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want online. You see that? Like, you can do whatever you want on your console, but you can't do whatever you want online. Like modding and hacking. You're not really supposed to do that on GTA 5. Yeah. Any other games? Like, a few months ago, it was Call of Duty Warzone. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was Call of Duty Warzone that the developers caught players modding and hacking and cheating in Call of Duty Warzone, and they end up banning them. Yeah, I think that was a couple months ago. And then now there was GTA 5, a banwave on GTA 5 on PS4. Players were money glitching, I think it was. And yeah, it was money glitching on GTA 5 on PS4, and players' accounts were getting banned, and now they're trying to get mad at Rockstar for deleting their accounts and resetting their accounts too as well. And then I said, oh, so since PlayStation players' accounts are getting banned for doing the wrong things, I said Dragon Ball Legends will be next online. Will be next in line. That's what I said. I said Dragon Ball Legends will be next in line for a ban wave. And guess what? There was a ban wave last week. I told you players. I told you players not to mod in Dragon Ball Legends. Not to hack, not to vendoring, not to selling accounts or borrowing or lending. No refunding and no vendoring. All that's a negative. Don't do that. That's ruining the experience of the game. This will be my last video for this. So, yeah, I'm done now. See you guys in my next video. If you like this video, give a like, subscribe, and see you on my next video.